It's my birthday. 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 Yeah. Big 29, and I know you don't like that. You wanna see me in the pain, and yet I know you don't like that. Mm-mm. City girl turned to a country girl. I don't know if this life is for me like that, yeah. But I know this life is for me, yeah, of course, yeah, I'm a blessed. I'm blessed to be a blessing. I'm blessed to be a blessing. If you don't know about me. I'm so meek and lowly. You don't even know what meekness is. The It's my birthday today for sure. I know no data still, but I went outside to use the Wi-Fi. I might go back out again this evening to use it again. But I went out this morning, come back in the afternoon. Yeah, I'm making some chicken wings. It's in the oven. I've just taken out. Don't watch this gel. There is a lot of people staring at me the whole time. Thinking, what's that on my face? No, but I had a hat on. I'm just taking it off. It's not gel, it's a melting spray. So this is where I had marinated it in the fridge and then taking it out in the pot. I hope this is off now, it's off. Then now I put the chicken inside. Put it on the low end, not on the high end. So now it's inside chicken wings. I might have that on its own, or with, I might make potatoes, fried potatoes, sweet potatoes. Got some sweet potatoes in there, and then just might make it sweet potatoes. Fried sweet potatoes or boiled sweet potatoes, I still don't know. And I got some fizzy drink in there that I put in my BB3 bottle, which is a bottle that is no plastic. So paraben is like, it's not plastic, basically. As you can see, BPA3, yeah, BPA3, yeah, so it is. See, BPA3. I've had this one for years. I had two. I think other one, I think one of my long-term ex has that one. He gave it back to me, but I'm the one that bought it, giving it to him, because I bought it and then like years later I realized how much useful it was. But I'm not the type that likes to buy to waste. I like to buy to keep, if that makes sense. Loyalty and peacefulness. One thing I hate is when people say that they don't need me because of money, because I don't have lots of money, so they don't need me. Then later on they find out that I can do a lot more than just give you money. That I could actually, show you how to make money, show you how to grow things in your garden. Like, showing you how to do things with your hands, with our hands, protecting, looking after your family, having a family together, like being a wife and a mother, and still having skills that a man needs to settle down with a woman. But most of these men in United Kingdom, all they care about is money, money, money. And then some of them outside the United Kingdom, they think about if the woman doesn't have money, then they don't want to talk to her. Meanwhile, it doesn't really work like that. If you look at me and you read my spirit and my soul, you can see and get to ask me questions, you can see that I'm not just money orientated. And that's what really makes me different from most women that I meet. Right, if I say I don't have a job, they're like, how are you survive? How comes you look good? They say that. It's a bit weird. So, and then like obviously social security funds has helped a bit, quite a bit, but I don't even get the highest amount. I meant to get the highest amount and I get the lowest, and I still make use of my money. I'm grateful for a lot of stuff, but I'm more happy that I'm an agnostic now, because there's a lot of things that happen to me spiritually a lot and emotionally. When I see and perceive it, if I was to share it with anyone else, they might not believe me. They'd be like, do you know what I mean? And I see there's a lot of people that have a high jealousy. There's a guy that I wanted to date before. He just started becoming jealous. He looked down on me. Then when I started sharing some things with him, he was now saying that I'm making him look horrible. even though he didn't have a good intentions afterwards towards me. So that's the reason why I had to tell him like more about myself, so he can kind of gauge the kind of person that he's trying to style. I know that he can't cross that line. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like I meet a lot of guys like that who've told me to my face that they were jealous of me, even when I was in my lowest. Like right now, I'm in a hostel. This is a hostel, it's a homelessness temporary accommodation hostel, and people just be disrespecting me, like when they start asking me certain things and I'm being honest and they don't believe me. And I'm like, okay, say what you want, but I know the truth. Do you know what I mean? So I try not to, I've never really been a people pleaser. So I just try not to let people get me down in the dumps. I just try to keep my head up high, be more positive thinking, be more happier, ignoring what other people think about me, focus on me, because I never really care about what people think about me. I've never been that kind of person. I'm the type of person I focus is more about what I think about myself and not what I think other people think about me or what other people are saying or whatever. I've never been that kind of type. And I think I'm going to be more going into more all natural products, because I notice all natural products does better for my skin, because I have papaya soap that I use and it's amazing. I have a moisturizer, which is cocoa butter. And I do natural stuff, like I start using lemon and just rubbing it directly on my skin, which is nice. I used to love just natural stuff anyways, but when people look at me, they don't really know what they see. If they see me more down, they think I'm thinking I'm more than them. If they see me less down, they think I'm thinking less about myself, which is not true. I think more about myself with or without a wig. By the way, this is a new wig, which I've kind of like messed up just a little bit. So if you were looking at it as a tall person from this angle, it don't look the best. So I'm gonna have to pin it, get a pin, right? I'm not saying it looks horrible, but it don't look, I don't like it because I cut a bit too much. So what I could do is get a pin and pin it down, because I've got pins. Oh, I'm gonna have to pin it down. That it looks good actually, but I cut too much. I styled it myself, by the way, but I cut too much off to make my parting. It's meant to be like a two-way parting, one for the baby hair, which is that one there, which I did really well, and then one for like that. But I could always cover it this way. As you can see, covering it still looks alright. I think it might look better covered actually. Alright, anyways, I think it looks nice that way as well. That's the way I wanted it, this way. But anyways, now when I meet someone I genuinely really like and he's surprised that I genuinely really like him, he doesn't know I'm looking far beyond just the physical. He thinks it's just the physical. So I'm looking at him and I'm looking at his qualities. I'm sensing that he's into other stuff that he's not told me. Then when he told me, and I'm like, oh my goodness, baby.